We are here at Kutsenberg Stadium today with Jana van Schalkwyk. Welcome, Jana. Thank you for joining us at Game On Magazine.
Thank you very much that I can join you guys.
Jana, this all started for you in 2013. You weren't even aware that you had a talent in javelin throwing. So tell me a little bit about the first time you picked up a javelin.
Okay, it was in my primary school in grade 6. And all of my friends were like, yeah, we're going to do javelin. So I was like, okay, cool. A new thing. And we went and I was like throwing nothing like pegged and stuff. And it was my last throw. I was like, okay, can you please like show me how to hold the javelin correctly? And then suddenly I broke the school's record by 5 meters, and I was like, well, okay, I have something here.
So you sort of just stumbled into this talent.
Yes, it was very, very amazing for me.
So 7 weeks later, after this event, you placed second in the South African Under-12 Championship. How did that feel? Did you suddenly realize, okay, I've got potential to do this?
Yes, it was very amazing for me because I didn't think it was like something I'm going to do for like long, and then when I was going to provincials and coming first, and I was going to SS, and I was like second. I was like, okay, I think this thing's gonna work for me. And I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, you've actually got a talent, but it took a whole year after you placed second to actually get a coach. So what was your frame of mind in that year? Did you not want to pursue it seriously yet, or?
No, I was actually more focusing on my winter sport hockey. Okay. But then I thought, okay, well, I came second in SS, so I maybe have a chance of coming first. So I thought, okay, let's get a real coach and like get to train me and like get better and stuff. So I got a new coach and it helped me very much.
Yes, it helped you a lot because 8 weeks later you became the Under-13 champion. So now at this stage, you were first in South Africa for your age group. Your parents must have realized, okay, you know what, like this is something serious. Tell me a little bit about your family's reaction at this stage.
My grandma, she was very happy because she says it's a boy sport and not a girl sport. So she wasn't happy that I'm doing javelin, but she's fine now. Okay. And my parents, they like really supported me through everything, and they like took me to practices and helping me through everything. And my brothers, they was there like, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this, and then they like hyped me up, and I really like the support of them. I really appreciate it a lot.
And can your brothers like throw as far as you or not?
They don't throw at all.
Really? So once you started to obviously take the sport more seriously, you discovered the challenges of the sport too, and one of those challenges are a headwind. So tell me a little bit about your experience of a headwind and how you go into a athletics meeting with the frame of mind of knowing you're going to face that challenge.
It's very hard to go in a competition and like facing the headwind, because you know like it's going to affect your distance, and if you really want to get a far distance, because you have to like qualify for something.
So you aren't intimidated when you know there's a headwind?
I'm a little bit intimidated, but I try to forget it because it will affect your distance, and you know it's why.
Yeah, why should you just try your best? And another challenge that you recently faced is a shoulder injury.
Yes.
So did this shoulder injury come about because of too much training? You suddenly had this pressure, everyone discovered the talent, or was your body just not used to the sport yet?
Yeah, my body wasn't actually used to the sport, because in primary school you normally like throw one competition in like 2 weeks, and then in high school I was like getting competitions like every week, or sometimes I got 2 competitions a week, and my whole body got tired, and it was just like tiring for me to like throw a lot and get into a lot of competitions. So yeah.
And now has your body adjusted a little bit?
Yeah, I adjusted very well, and like I think I'm going further now with adjusting to it and practicing harder to like get my body used to the throwing.
Is it a recurring injury or is it totally healed now?
It's still a little bit because like if you get to the like big competitions like SAs and stuff, you get that tension of like you have to throw far, and when you throw far, like they can happen, like you get a bad throw and something happens. So the tension is going like better, but it's still okay. It's better now.
Yes. let's talk about your records this year. You became the first under 15 girl to break the 50-meter mark in South African history. How has your mindset changed when you look at javelin now? This isn't just a talent anymore. This is a potential career.
Yes. I was actually very shocked because it was my goal to like get that at ASA, and I was like focused to get that, and then I got it at SA schools like 2 weeks before ASA, and I was like, okay, now this is gonna be a big thing because I like everything's going through my mind like, okay, now I can go for youth, and I can like compete in youth and everything, so it's very big for me now.
Yes. And you're this youth, you get to be part of the SA youth team next year.
Yes, only next year because I'm a little bit too young now, but I threw further than the youth children at SA Champs, the schools one, and at ASA in Germiston.
So your time measures more than their time in the athletics meeting.
Yes.
So with you saying that, I mean, you've got such a talent, you're throwing as far and if not further than the youth team. You've been kept from joining the youth team this year later in Lesotho.
Yes, because we wrote an appeal to like get in the team, and they were like, okay, but you're too young, so they didn't want me to put in the team.
And how does that make you feel? Do you think a sport like javelin should be measured against age, or should it be measured against talent?
I think it should be measured against talents, because if you have the talent to go further and like get the experience of like competing internationally, it's a very thing big to like get. And then like I really like the international like feeling, and getting SA close is like a big deal. So if you have the talent to go through that, you actually have to get it. So.
And when will you hear if they accept your appeal and put you into the team?
They actually had to say the 13th, but we haven't heard anything about the team, so we're still waiting to hear about the team. So it's
yes,
stressful.
because you find confident now in your talent, and you feel like you can compete in that level. What other goals do you have? Like next year, you said that you were hoping to get into the youth team, and then there's an upcoming Olympics 2018.
Yes.
So what kind of goals are you looking at for that?
I'm looking actually for the world record, 62 meters. So it's a lot of like distance to like get. But I think I'll maybe get it if I like get committed and practice hard now, and like get my body like right for the competitions and stuff. So I think maybe I'm in medal perspective at next year, but I'm surely in medal perspective for the Olympics. So I'm really looking forward for it.
Do you think you can improve by 10 meters? Because if you look at from when you started to when you are now, you've improved by 10 meters.
Yes, I think I'm going to improve by 10 meters because we're actually now in a really strict winters program. It's the first time I'm in the winters program. So yeah, it's going to be very tough for me now, but I think I'm going to get the achievements from that.
What does your training schedule look like? It must be much more disciplined than it used to be.
Yeah, I normally practice like I could only practice 1 hour on a Tuesday morning, and then on Wednesday I could only practice one and a half an hour. So it was a little time I could practice like beginning of the year for the athletic season. But now I'm practicing Mondays for an hour and a half in the gym, and then Tuesdays I'm maybe just gonna run a little bit, and on Wednesdays I'm gonna practice medicine balls to get my core like stronger and my shoulders stronger, to get my body like prepared for it, and then Thursdays maybe like do a little bit running again, just to like get my body into that.
Now there's a sudden pressure on you and training schedule. Do you still have time to hang out with your friends like you used to and do the things that you used to enjoy, or is this pressure taking its toll on you?
No, my coach said he doesn't want to put too much pressure on me, because he says if I'm going internationally, like senior and stuff, then we can focus a lot. But now he just wants me to enjoy life and like be with my friends and stuff, just to have that teenage life still.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about the expectations that are being placed on your future? People are looking at you as not just the next youth Olympic future, but the Olympic future. So how does that feel? Does that make you scared, or are you excited about it?
There's a little bit of scared, because I don't know how it's going to affect me, because we're going from a 500 gram going to 600 gram, and it's kind of a big like move with the javelins, but I think it's gonna be good, yeah. And then like I'm really looking forward for it, and I'm very excited to like seeing what's gonna happen with me with the javelin and going internationally, like flying to other countries.
Yeah.
Stuff is gonna be cool.
Are you going to pursue javelin after high school, or are you still going to try and get a degree? How has that mindset changed?
I really want to get a degree, but I still want to do my javelin. So I'm gonna try to fit it kind of in, but it's gonna be very hard because if you want to like be a professional athlete, you have to train really hard to like be at the top of your game. So I'm a little bit stressed of getting a degree and stuff, but I'm really looking forward for what's going to be like in the future.
What's ahead? So javelin's going to be your main focus after high school.
Yes, but I'm still gonna. My parents wants me to focus on the academics too, to get a balanced life. So. Yeah.
And what would your backup be if javelin, isn't your future? If you could be anything but a professional athlete, what would you be?
I think maybe like an engineer or like a physiotherapist or something. So like a physiotherapy, like it's very interesting for me. Like for the people, like they like just get like a muscle and stuff.
Yes.
So it's like really interesting for me, and like engineering is very interesting for me too. So I don't actually know. It's like the thing I want to go and
And when you look at athletes like Leotela, how does it inspire you? You're part of this up-and-coming generation.
I think it gives me like butterflies to like think like that's gonna be an Olympic star one day, and I'm gonna like I can do that too. So I have to perform to like get there with that.
There's a lot of potential in athletics and in other areas of sport in South Africa, and children your age might just be a little bit nervous, or teenagers your age might be a little bit nervous to pursue that seriously. What advice do you have for children? Let me just start this again. What do you want as young ladies or young adults?
Young adults.
Young adults, okay. So there's a lot of young adults in South Africa that have an athletic potential, but maybe aren't pursuing it on the level you have. They don't have the means to get a coach, or like they're not confident enough to pursue it seriously. What kind of advice do you have for them to take that chance like you did and go out there and find a coach and pursue a sport?
I have a quote for myself that says hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. So I like always focus on it, and I think like if someone takes it with you, you can always, if you practice hard, you will always get the achievements that you want. Like you're gonna reach your goals if you focus on it. So I think like you just have to focus on like getting fit and training and stuff, and not be like some of the people that's like laying at home, playing games and stuff. You actually have, if you want to achieve something, you have to do something to get that. So.
And that boldness to pursue that dream. I mean, when you threw a javelin for the first time and you realized you could have a talent in this, you could have left it and not have gone to get a coach and not have gone to pursue something you didn't actually know a lot about. So yeah, what kind of advice do you have in that area?
I think like you have to like focus. If you can achieve it, you can do it. So if there's a coach near to you, you can go like straight to him or like ask like, can you please help me and stuff, because they would do it out of their hearts to like help you and stuff. So you don't have to be like scared and ask them for anything. So just like go and ask, and then maybe you're gonna be an Olympic star one day.
Exactly.
So,
now that you've gotten into javelin competitively, it's a sport you didn't know in the beginning. Have you developed a passion for it? Do you actually enjoy it now?
Yeah, I really enjoy it a lot. It's like when I like pick up a javelin, I'm like, yes, this is gonna be a good one. Like every training, I like get sucked for like throwing the javelin, because it's like it just gives me a lot of joy, like throwing the javelin and like being with my coach, because he helps me a lot in keeping my confidence, and that's very great for me.
And the pressure going forward, what kind of strength are you going to draw on within you to take the pressure of competition, of your future?
I think I'm just gonna be with ask God to like give me the strength and help me through everything, because I know He's very powerful and He would help me through everything. So I'm just gonna rely on Him to like help me through everything and giving me the strength to, and not to like be too scared to do something. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Tonight we're here at the ASA National Championship, and there must have been some people that inspired you. Was there any javelin athlete that you looked up to tonight?
Definitely looked to Net for Yoon. Although she didn't get a great distance tonight, but like she really inspires me because she like got into international stages and she actually picked up the javelin for the first time like in high school. So it's like a real inspiration for me, because if she can get to Olympics from that, then what can I do from primary school too?
And tell me, when you are at the Olympics, which we're all hoping for, you know, in a few years' time, if you could look back at, you know, maybe someone else who's been interviewed your age and you've achieved some of your dreams, what advice would you give them?
I would say to them, they have to just keep on training and like giving the hearts to like the Lord, and just letting the Lord help them through everything, because He would help you if you have like problems at home and stuff. He would like help you like get through it, and He will like just carry you with His hands and like help you to get through everything.
Thank you very much, Jana, for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing the future unfold for you, and we're very proud of your achievements so far.
Thank you very much.